What is up, everybody? Welcome back to this channel, and this is the episode review for episode 5 of Marvel's Inhumans. So let's get started. So this episode is actually very Karnak-centric, which I actually enjoyed a lot. That was one guy that I was hoping to get more background information on for this series, and we get it. We get a couple of flashbacks between him and Gorgon. You really flesh out the background between the two of them, the relationship they had on the moon as back in the day and as far as it goes now. And I feel like they fleshed out the character of Karnak pretty well. He's not so uptight as he used to be. Now that he's spent more time on Earth with this human chick. And you can find that out just by the way Gorgon interacts with him in this episode on Earth, because he's always talking about what Karnak do, what is he gonna think. When he sees him toward the end of the episode, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did this, this, and this." And Karnak basically says, "No, it's fine. You did a good job." And Gorgon's like, "Are you feeling okay?" I mean, you get to really feel like Karnak has changed his point of view on life and his own personality through the course of what happened to him and Maximus's coup, which I enjoy a lot. I wish that we would see that sort of thing happen through all of the Inhuman characters, but it's a work in progress, and I feel like we're going really well right now with a few of the characters, and the rest of them just need to jump on board and get caught up. As far as his look goes, Karnak is starting to look more like his comic book counterpart. What I mean is, the more recent issues that have come out, he has a green hoodie and hand wraps, and by the end of this episode, he has both of those, so he's looking a whole lot like a comic book character come to life. As far as the other Inhumans go in this episode, Maximus is losing his grip on his newfound power on Adelan. You find out throughout the episode that there are more and more of the lower caste members who are starting to not accept his rule. Some, Bernaggio's dad considered it an honor to start serving him, but for the most part, everybody's kind of like, okay, what's going on here? We don't really like what's going on. Nothing really changed other than the fact that we are calling Maximus King instead of Black Bolt. Other than that, nothing has changed one bit. And you see that because at the very end of the episode, there is an uprising. A group of people are going after Tybor, and you find out that they are there to overthrow the false king, as they called Maximus. So, I mean, there are a lot of people that don't really like the kingdom, and then there are people who do, but don't like the fact that Black Bolt isn't the one who's ruling them. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Now that we're down to the last few episodes, who's going to stay loyal to who? What's the kingdom going to look like after the royal family is reunited and is back on the moon? Who's going to help who, and are there going to be more Inhumans that get banished to Earth, or what's going to happen? I mean, there's a lot of questions that came up in this episode that I cannot wait to get answered in further episodes, and it's going to be really interesting to see how all of this plays out. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, everything was great. It worked. It wasn't too fast paced. You focused on one person most of the time, and you didn't set up too many subplots. I mean, this week was a really great episode. I feel like Oran, though, has overstayed her welcome. She's there to get beat up, heal herself, rinse and repeat. Really, I mean, she's outlived her use. Really, I don't know. They just get rid of her. I feel like she's like Gorgon from the first few episodes. All she does is what I'm talking about, fighting. But yeah, I do have to say that I am kind of getting tired of Crystal's misuse in this series. She's just like a bratty princess. That's all she is. She's nothing. She went from being a bratty princess on the moon to being a bratty princess on Earth. She hasn't really done anything. Now she's starting to fall for this Dave guy, and Lockjaw regained his teleporting powers, which is a good thing. And now the royal family knows that she's on Earth, and they have a way to track her down. Or, well, they had a way. I'm sorry, they had a way because Locust died, but they know she's on Earth. They can track her down, which I feel like they're going to somehow go back to the lab with Dr. Declan, who's experimenting on Inhumans, and find a way to track Crystal down from there now that Lockjaw has teleported, because Louise has a way of tracking down the teleporting signature, so I feel like that's what's going to happen. But yeah, the royal family's back together. We're down to the last, 3 episodes, so it's going good. Let me know what questions you guys have, any comments, if you liked the episode, if you didn't like the episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Can't wait to get to next week. And that's really all I have, so I will see you guys next time.